What just happened? Like, what just happened? I cannot believe. I can't believe that this happened. Like, for real.
For real.
Y'all, tell Misha I need one of her secret friends. All right, bye-bye.
You keep saying
Yep. Yeah. LY.
What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video. Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka EW. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
With the girl bye shirt on.
But it should be said boy bye.
Yes. Okay, but that's for later on in the video. And this is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, videos, and reviews.
We do videos? We do video games? Like, is that that's new?
Oh boy, this episode got me all tore up.
This is about reviews. So if this is your first time,
hold on. I forgot what we talked about. It was reviews, and tonight we're gonna be talking about put a ring on it. All right, you got it now.
All right, then. So if this is your first time joining this channel and you hadn't hit that subscribe button already, what are you waiting for? Like, you're gonna get stuff like this, you know, our bloopers, our comedy, or just complaints on these crazy shows. So if you hadn't hit that subscribe button already, go ahead and do so down below. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow us on Instagram and Twitter, you guys. It's Kourtney and Eddie across the board, and TikTok. So let's go ahead and get into this, okay? All right, let's get into it. All right, so a shout out to our, well, first, I'm sorry, this is what I wrote because I want to make sure I do this. So I want to say shout out to our members. So if you are part of our members family, like the KOED members, see, like that's immediate family, okay? So if you're a part of the members, then I just want to say shout out to you guys. We appreciate you guys. Remember that you guys have an emoji, so you can always put your emoji in the comment section. You know, one of them is a hand with Eddie shaking his head like that. One of them is me on the telephone. And y'all know from Married at First Sight, that's what I do. So yeah, make sure y'all drop y'all emojis down there. So yeah, I know one girl, I think her name is Brittany. So shout out to Brittany. She always uses the emojis. So yeah, drop your emojis when we go live. Drop your emojis. So yeah, definitely want to give you guys a shout out. So now let's get into it.
Yeah, you know I got that fresh cut, y'all. That fresh haircut. What y'all think about that? Woo!
You haven't put that hat on so quick they couldn't see.
That's all right. Pause.
All right, so it's called Game Changer.
Yeah.
That
should be funny. That should be funny. Next week. Okay.
Nah, that's stupid. All right, so Alexia. Alexia. Okay, I'm not saying right, but I'm gonna say Lex. Okay, so Lex is, of course, is from last episode. You know, she didn't want to go out to date with Darren. So yeah, the answer was no. So that was Dr. Nicole. She was like, listen, I'm gonna let y'all go on a date with each other. Darren was like, okay, cool. Lex was like, nope, I ain't cool with it. I ain't with it. So yeah. So she felt some type of way by Darren just keep dating the same person. So she just game changers, trying to change the game up a little bit.
That didn't last long.
Yeah. Okay. And Dr. Nicole said, are you done? Because they basically was going back and forth with each other. Like, you know, and me personally, let me say this. I ain't never seen Dr. Nicole just kind of like
get irritated.
Thank you.
Yeah, she was getting irritated. That's what I was about to say. Let me say this real quick. I was about to say she was getting irritated. It was, second season? But anyway, yeah, our first time seeing her about to lose her cool. I thought she was going to take a ponytail off.
I didn't know you paid attention to it, but yeah, I had wrote that down.
I did. I could tell she was getting irritated.
Yeah, so yeah. She said that this part, that the situation y'all going through is really not about Kai. It's about something deeper than that.
Oh, no doubt.
So yeah, it's about something much deeper than that. So Sharon and Sean and Jessica go on.
Sean or Sheen?
It's Sean, because when I heard them pronounce it, it's spelled Sheen, but yeah, it's Sean. And Jessica go on their date. Eric asking the dude all types of questions because dude came in there with a rose and everything. So, you know, he trying not to be intimidated by the dude. I
think Eric handled this one pretty well, to be honest with you. I thought he was joking with the guy. But yeah, you can tell he's a little serious with the joking. But I thought he did it pretty well this time. He did the red flower. Bro, you should have kept that flower and gave it to your other date. Boy, you better learn how to re-gift. Right, baby.
I want to be petty, just like when you cut me off and say, oh, I was about to say about Dr. Nicole. I could have wanted to say about the rose, right? Okay. Get your head above my shoulder.
Yeah.
Anyway, as long as you get to say it, a little punch
I
and
got
all
that.
that.
Why I can't get a little shine? A brother can't get a little shine?
Dude.
That tight like a bug. See, y'all want to do weaves? Yeah, y'all learn from it.
You got a little shine on that bald head. So Eric said that what kind of connection are you trying to make with her? So, dude really and truly was like, I'm just trying to see her energy, just trying to see how she vibes. She seems like a pretty good, person. So, I'm just trying to see, where it can go, but he know that he in a relationship with her, but off camera, he was like, okay, but I'm here. So you slip up, bruh, I'm here. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what men do. That's what men do. When we dating a woman, you trying to get to know a woman that's dating somebody else, all we gonna do just sit in the cut and wait for our opportunity. That's why I don't believe in women having male friends.
Anyway, Eric said that Sean was saying that Eric was a little intimidated by him.
I don't think he was. I really don't think he was.
He felt it. So anyway, so LaRonda and Sean, they're sitting down and talking. Now this, I seemed to be like LaRonda was a little bit annoyed the whole time. Her communication was very soft, but then she was annoyed. It's like
she was trying to contain herself.
Right. It was like she say if one word gets said because the camera was there, but she could have snapped like that.
Just imagine when the camera's not there, how she acts, man. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And I don't see why Sean. Like I said, I don't know what goes on when the camera's not there, but man, her looks, her vibe, her attitude, her energy was completely wrong in my opinion.
So they're sitting down and they talking about working on their communication skills. He wants her to tell more information as far as
being transparent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, as far as like when she going somewhere, So he was like, you don't really communicate. Like you can go somewhere and don't tell me you made it, you going, you be back, da 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 da. He said, for an example, like you want to tell that part?
Yeah. Well, first of all, before I get to that part, I can kind of understand where Sean's coming from. When you're in a relationship or married to, you looking after your woman, meaning let me know where you're going in case you break down, in case something happened. At least I have an idea where you're at. If you just up and disappear, I don't know where you're at. You know what I'm saying? You could lost your phone. At least what?
You ain't looking at the camera.
I'm looking at you.
Okay.
I'm looking at you.
Okay.
Ain't they know what's going on?
All right.
Jeez, I'm talking to you.
I know.
And then anyway.
Normally you talk to me in the camera.
I'm trying something different.
All right, do you, boo?
Oh, little Rhonda?
No.
But anyway, so I understand his plight. You know what I'm saying? You just want to know where your woman's at. You know what I'm saying? So, it helps out and, cover all the bases. But anyway, he said, for example, when you travel out of the country, where he went, Spain somewhere?
It didn't matter.
Yeah, but he said, well, you had me on FaceTime. Morocco, yeah. You had me on FaceTime, then all of a sudden you panned around. It's you and two dudes.
Because he was like, where are you?
Right.
Like, no, she said, yeah, we just chilling here with a bunch of friends and stuff. And so she FaceTime and said, hey, look.
No, that's a big no. You ain't gonna be panning around on FaceTime. You got two dudes in the background in your room. And you in a different country. Now I gotta catch a flight like the dude from Taken. Because I don't have special friends with those skills. Because my friends are broke. So, got me flying over there looking at, trying to chase you down because you over there with two dudes in your room. Oh, that's a big no, man.
His friends ain't broke, but...
Now, my friends are.
I said your friends ain't broke. What friend you talking about?
I don't have a friend.
Because you ain't got it. So, LaRonda said when she give him information, he seems like he got to go through all this process and kind of, again, going back to what Dr. Nicole said, it's kind of like drill him. He don't trust her. You know what I'm saying?
You know why he don't trust her?
Why?
Because he used to cheat.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, a cheater is not going to trust somebody else because they're going to think that person's doing the same thing they used to do. And that's the disconnect between him and LaRonda, in my opinion.
LaShonda. All right.
Tying them together.
So let's move on to LaRonda date. So LaRonda date show up, but then of course they flip to another scene where Alexia and
Montel Jordan.
No, Monte. What the man's name is? Doggone it.
You didn't write it down?
Yeah, but I don't know. Monty. That's it. Monty. So Monty and so they go on a date and everything, and so he asked a question like, "Why you want to go on a second date with me?" And so she was like, "Well, you know, I think you're cool. The whole basketball dinner on the basketball court was like dope. You know, y'all talking to them young folks talk. But so yeah, she was like, I think everything was cool. I enjoyed the date. You know, we had a good connection. We vibe and stuff, and she enjoyed the conversation." Anything you want to say?
No, you know, he did say, you know, she didn't want to talk about Darian, and she would either want to cause. Did he say he was in the group too?
He was a rapper.
Yeah,
He was dope.
They hooking up with the old school rappers, man. I'm an MC rapper.
And so she rolled her eyes, and he was like, "Why you roll your eyes?" He was like, "She was like my dude," and I'm glad she didn't say.
Yeah, I was like you. You know, my dude, he's being field mob back in 1979. You know, come on, man.
I was finna say Goody Mob.
No, Goody Mob. No, field mob.
Yeah. So, but he said that Alexia looked like $1,000,000. So he was like, you know, if it don't work out, no, he said maybe you need to move on and let me know when you do. So yeah.
Player lines, baby. Player lines. Same lines I used to use back in the day.
But you never use them on me, and it wouldn't have worked. All right, so Jessica and Sean go out on a date. They going hiking.
You know what that remind me of? Time me you sidebar. The time me you went hiking.
Oh, we went hiking.
When we got lost.
Oh, that was not a purpose for hiking. Like we weren't trying to do that.
I'm saying, why did everybody got backpacks and bottled water?
Yeah.
And we went there.
We just went on a simple little trail, and we ended up coming out in the bushes, and I thought we were gonna be on the side of the freeway.
I'm telling you, it's supposed to be a 15-minute hike, or walk, or trail.
Yeah.
It turned out 2 hours almost.
I don't know how long.
And you dehydrated. Where my glasses at? I lost my glasses. Look, they're on your head. Oh, I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, that was
terrible, man.
Yeah.
We lost. I was scared.
Yeah, feet was hurt. Yeah. Well, we made a video of that, so you can find it on here somewhere. So anyway, so yeah, they went on a hiking trail, and Sean said that he loved the interaction that they have. You know, it's effortless. So you know, Sean of course gave her a whole bunch of compliments and stuff. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. Yeah, basically play those lines. That's what we do. We're gonna tell women what they want to hear. What?
When you say that's what we do,
I mean what they do. What they do, man. You know what I mean. When you out there dating, you single.
You got in the condo.
Can't afford a condo. Well, that's.
Go ahead. I'm finna say something.
Anywho. Yeah, he is telling her what she wanted to hear, and she just ate it up. That's all that was. You know, he saw, like you said, he sees her dressed the way she dressed. He sees her body, and yeah, he gonna say, well, it's not about your body, it's about what's inside of you. Of course, women like that. He knows that. So yeah,
he laying it on, honey. He want to make sure that you know, hey.
Yeah. And what he said, you know, she said, well, you know, he told her, I like you. She said, what? He said, you know. What you said? I like what I like, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, man, same line, you know, same thing I told you.
I don't.
You don't remember?
Excuse me. I don't remember that. That's why the hiccups coming out.
God, okay.
Okay, but yeah, she said it is good for a guy to see more than just her physical. And this my notes. Although that's all you show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's all she does.
It's good to see that he see more than your physical, but in actuality, that's all you showing is your physical. I'm not saying come out there with a turtleneck and a long dress. I'm not saying that, but I'm also saying not to be so seductive. It's a way that you can dress and show sexiness and class at the same time. I'm not saying you ain't got no class, but I'm just saying you're young. You know what I'm saying? I know you want to show off all your curves, but see, that's what been getting you in trouble. That's why that man over there, Eric, still looking at your physical and saying you ain't got conversations. Really, he be saying you ain't got no brain. It seemed like he said to even have a conversation. That's what it sounded like he said. It's so rude. All right. You want to say something? Oh, Sean said, you just know when you really like a person and stuff like that. You just kind of know.
The same thing I told you. I told you that.
I don't remember. But so yeah, she get up there and take a picture. They take a selfie together.
She took the picture.
Yeah,
she took it. Yeah.
I wonder what she do. She still got in her camera roll, like why she took it.
She took it, got in the car, delete.
No, she kept that.
Yeah. You think so?
Mm-hmm. All right, so
go ahead.
So Sean go on his date now. Sean and LaRonda, because you got these other Seans. So her name is Teray. Now it looked like it said Tara to me, but it's Teray. Yeah, she's 34 years old. She's a fashion model. She says she's a boss woman. So yeah, they're in a yoga class. That's part of their date. And so Sean said that they vibing and everything. They doing all their stretches. We did a yoga class, y'all. That's on this channel too.
Yeah,
we did a yoga class.
It didn't turn out too well for me. My first time doing yoga.
I didn't know you passed so much gas when you're doing all that bending and stretching and moving. Oh my gosh. Yes. But it was good. I mean, I felt good afterwards, for real. So yeah, all that stretching and stuff. So yeah, anyway, anything you want to say?
No.
Okay.
You got to put the gas out there.
I'm just saying, stretch your body. Just
man, you got to put the gas out there.
Well, all right. So Derek, LaRonda go on her date, and Derek is 42 years old. I don't know how old LaRonda is, but
she acting?
She act like she going to about a granddad.
Yeah, like she 21, he's 42 or something. Like she was acting.
Older man. Okay.
Made me mad. I kind of took offense to that.
I wouldn't date with an older man. So Derek is 42 years old and he's a sales executive. So yeah. So what I did notice is that Derek did pull her chair out. I was like, go ahead, Derek.
No, it's still men that they do things like that for the women. Yeah, it still happens. It does. I open your door every time you go in the car.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Every time.
So yeah, I'll hold the door.
Well, when you sit down to eat though.
Well,
don't do that.
Well, first of all, where we go, most of the time you get the booth. I can't take the whole booth out and put you down in there.
No, it ain't no we go booths every time. It's just us. We sit there in a chair and a table. But that's okay. But baby, yes, always on point to open my car door. For me, promise you, I don't never have to touch the door. The chair I may have to touch, but that's okay. Get all the doors. Thank you, baby. All right.
Throw me on the bus.
No, okay. I'm serious. So anyway, Derek pulls out her chair and LaRonda wants, she said she wasn't really attracted to him at first, because he's older. And maybe it's the gray hair that just kind of
maybe she's not into the gray hair thing, some women not.
Salt and pepper. Now me, woo, I love it, honey. I love it. He can't. No, you can't be looking. Nope, can't be look. That makes you look older. 65 years old, and your hair just as black as dog. Not you 65, but I'm saying they be 65, 7 years old. Like, bruh.
What's wrong with that? Y'all women do it all the time.
You be 70 years old and you got some fresh jet black
number
standard. One
that's
hair
double standard.
And you wrinkled.
Nah,
come on now.
That's straight up double standard.
But see, women been doing it for a while. Women can wear wigs. Women can wear weave. And it just kind of whatever. Y'all used to that. But men dyeing your hair.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that, man? What's wrong with a man wearing some plugs? What's wrong with a man wearing a man weave? What's wrong with a man dyeing his beard? There's nothing wrong with it. Y'all do it all the time.
Okay, check this out.
I don't know we off subject, but we.
Okay, check this out. If you gonna do it, men, take notes. Get your little notebook and your little pencil out. If you gonna do it, make it where it's not so recognizable. So don't go into CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens and say, can I get the dye number 1 black, 1B? Don't do that. Don't do that. Get the one that's just black or off black. Then they can look a little bit more, so yeah.
That's not right.
And then you just be all light skinned and then this big old black let's just sitting like that.
That's not right because y'all women, one day Friday, you have short hair. When you come to work Monday, you got long hair. Like it's grew over the weekend. Come on, man.
Well, y'all already know what to expect. They've been doing it for a long time. They were probably wearing big wigs and the Bibles. All right. So anyway. All right. So let's move on to Alexia and Dr. Nicole sitting down having a conversation. So Alexia said that Darren don't let her talk. No, we know that he have hissy fits. But what gets me with Darren is that in the beginning of this show, and I always say that, he said that Alexia treat him like a king. That's because she let him do.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Now I see why now. Yeah. Because she allowed Darren to run all over her, man. I hate to say it, but yeah. Dr.
Nicole said that y'all were off and now y'all on again. Alexia said, what, baby, doing the off? What happened?
That dude, I didn't have babies, boy. Pop, 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 pop. 3 babies, man, and and that's why he got that condo, I guess.
Probably 3 baby mamas too. You think?
No doubt. But she keep taking them back. So in a way, I can't blame Alexia too. She keep letting them back. Go ahead and tell about her career.
Go ahead. That's what.
And then he goes out there to have these 3 babies. Yeah, he said, well, we're not together. That's why it happened. And she gave her career. For him, a career she enjoyed, a career she loved, playing basketball. That was her first love, and she gave it up for him. And knowing that she loved him more than he loves her, and she still gave it up. That's why he says she treats him like a king. Bottom line, I hate it for her. I feel for her, but once again, she got to take some of the blame.
Like my eyes started jumping on that one. Side note.
Sidebar.
Don't you ever love a man more than that man loves you. Point blank and period.
That'll go both ways too.
Hold up. Let's go Bible. Okay. Let's go Bible. All right. Because what? The man was created first. We was pulled out that rib of that man, right? And what God created? A helpmeet for the man, a helpmeet, whatever. So we are a help to that man. To me, that man need us. So what? A man need a woman, right? Okay then. So look, that man needs you. So don't love no man. You don't love by.
But once again, if we're gonna go,
we go ahead, baby.
Gonna go by, but the man is the head, right? So yes, that decision falls. The final decision falls with that man. Keep that in mind.
What final decision?
Anything.
I
don't know. I just want to throw that.
We were created for the man, so I mean,
I get it. You're right. I get it. You sit
up here loving that man more than he love you.
Trust me. Like I said, I know that may be an argument with a lot of people. Yes, I get it. You're supposed to both love each other equally, or you're supposed to love each other. But I'm just saying, as far as you bending over backwards, leaving your career for him, he ain't even your husband. Y'all ain't got no children. He got kids
together. Y'all don't have no children together. What?
Yeah.
And you still saying he a rapper?
Yeah, I don't know what he has on her.
I don't know.
But that's bad. That's bad. That's real bad. Hopefully she can have her own voice. That's the problem. She don't have her own voice. She need to get her own voice.
And she said when she do say something, he barks. You know what I'm saying? And she just cowed down like, okay, whatever. I don't want to talk about it.
To me, she seems like she have a strong personality when she on dates with other guys.
She do.
But when it comes to Darian, it's like she cowers.
Well, maybe he just knows how to override her, and she, like you said, she just cowers. She don't feel like, look at what he do. She don't feel like going through all of that. So she just, like Dr. Nicole said, you lost your voice.
Baby girl gonna have to get her voice. She gonna have to.
Yeah, and that was the next thing Dr. Nicole said. You got to find your voice so that both of you guys can have a conversation about, see where you have enough room, like what's going to happen going forward. Y'all both got to have enough room for you. Yeah, you talked about all that. She gave up her career for a man that loves her more than anyway. So let's move on to Helena and Eric. So she has an accent. She's from Baltimore. It's not that accent though. Eric said, so they having conversations. Look like their chemistry going good. They playing volleyball and everything. And so yeah, he said that she was flirting. There was a little flirtation going on.
Yeah, when she took that sweater off around her waist and threw it on the side. Oh yeah, she trying to show off now. Yeah, Eric like, ooh, they headline like. You're joking, bro. My hair.
Honestly, I thought that that somebody took some clipper and put the razor thing all down the middle because I just really thought it became a design, but yeah, he got to let that go.
Yeah, I had to let my eyes go, bro. You gotta know when it's time.
Yeah,
you gotta know when it's time.
Yeah, because I mean, in actuality, sometimes people think that holding on to the receding hairline makes them still look young. In fact, it makes you look older. So anyway, but they found out that they got. We finding out a little bit by a little bit. Now we know Eric got a son that's 13. Yeah, she got a daughter that's 13. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he said he felt a connection. They had good conversation, and they what they were doing, baby?
Hands, touching their hands. I tell you one thing. What's her name? Leilani. Panama. She's a real touchy-feely. I can tell you that. She's real touchy-feely.
She said she want to give him her time. And he was like, I want to give you my time too. I was like, you forget you got a girl? And he feed her pineapples and everything.
Feeding him that's right. Yeah,
I was like, okay then. I still say he remind me of T.I. He talk like him. He probably look like him. So anyway. All right, so let's move on to Darren and Alexis. So they decide, he talked her over, won her over. And so, yeah, she went ahead and went on that date. He already knew she was going to eventually go once she blew over.
Yeah. That right there. See, when she agreed to that date, when he talked to her, that showed me a lot. She didn't stick to her guns. You know what I'm saying? She didn't stick to her guns. And he convinced her to go on that date. I don't know how the conversation went. But apparently, it went strong enough for him to convince her to go, and she once again caved in. Sometimes, baby, you gotta stick to your guns.
Yeah, and so they were sitting, but I wanted to see the vibe when she was walking in, because he be saying she ain't feminine enough, some femininity and stuff. So it looked like she was dressed up. I don't know how they normally go on dates. I don't know if she ever dressed up. She probably I don't know if she wore tennis shoes, flats, or what. I don't know. But she was dressed up. She looked nice. She had a little dress on, makeup and all that stuff, whatever. So, of course they go on the date. And so, yeah, he said he was able to change her mind. So they sitting up there having a conversation, what they was talking about.
Well, actually they're talking about the condo. And
how did that come up?
Well, she was like, he wanted her like to say, but basically what it is, she wanted to come to like a middle ground with him, and I guess she wants him to give up that condo. Period. Yeah. He was like, no.
At
first he said no, and then he said, well, if you need to get rid of that guy friend. He said, I know he's waiting around for his opportunity to he can slide in there. You know how guys are, yada, yada, yada. And she said, nope, I ain't getting rid of my guy friend until you get rid of the condo. And he said, you know what? Condo gone. So
that's what he said.
So we'll see.
And she's smiling from ear to ear.
Yeah, I'm saying, come on, Alexia.
No, I didn't feel it was sincere. Like he
just gonna give her that condo. He just said that to win you over, and when you heard what you wanted to hear, you start smiling and you would get it. And I see why he does what he do, cause he know what buttons to push to win you over.
Beep beep beep. Like that, baby. So the couples are back and they're talking to Dr. Nicole. So Alexia, she asked Alexia how was her date and everything with Monty. So she was like, he cool and everything. But yeah, of course she didn't want to go out on a second date with him.
And I guarantee.
Only because of what?
Because Darren gave up the condo and they had a good conversation, and
she said she felt he was friend vibes, but I didn't think so. Why you went on a date with him?
Every date she went on was like either I see him as a homeboy or I see him as a friend. You know,
she just said that because she wouldn't have went on another date with him because he asked why you were going on another date. It wasn't just friends.
Yeah, the only reason why she didn't go on the third date because she feel like Darren ain't gonna do right.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why she didn't go on that third date.
Because they made Whoopi. They had Whoopi. After they finished.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So she said that you know, no. And so anyway,
no.
I think Darren said, you know, of course, him and Alexa went out on a date. Alexia went out on a date, and they had a good time, and they came back home and, you know, finished and everything. And so, you know, everything was good. Now, they did do a little confessional with Jessica, and Jessica was like, okay, so y'all just back and, you know, all lovey-dovey in a week? So,
yeah, I agree with Jessica. That's what I said. Darren's going to have to prove himself. You know, Alexa gonna have to see an improvement
a long period of time.
Yeah, not just for 1 or 2 weeks, because he can probably tell you what he wants you to hear and go back and do what he did before.
Right.
So she gonna have to see that constant improvement. She gonna have to see that, you know, that the work he's gonna have to put in. She gonna have to see all that. Cause a guy, anybody can tell you what they want you to hear.
Right.
It's all about what he does.
It's action.
And yeah, it's action. And my gut feeling, which I have a big gut.
No, you don't, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna stick to it. I really don't think he's gonna stick to it. He might sell that condo, then go buy, bring him like a 1-bedroom apartment somewhere.
Right? Like he can go and get another. Okay, I still he ain't gonna so bam.
Yeah, get that money, get a 1-bedroom apartment somewhere and in the hood that she never know anything about, and still do what he do.
Yep, so true. So Darren said, she asked the question with Darren, you know, will you go on another date with Kai? And he was like, no, I don't want to open up the Pandora's box. So no, I'm not going to go on another date
And
with
when he said that, you should have saw Lex smile, her face. Mm-hmm. I thought her cheeks was going to bust, man. She smiled so hard.
I think they may have been all curled up on her.
Ooh, all right. But she wasn't ready for the second part. That was shit.
We weren't ready for the second
part. No, I'm talking
part.
about what Dr. Nicole told Daniel what he had to do.
Oh, yeah, the meet up with Kai to pretty much give her closure. Yeah.
Which I agree with.
And he was like, he looked at Lex.
Then he said, okay.
Yeah.
It was actually no hesitation in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said off camera, when you going on 4 or 5 dates with somebody, you building something.
Yeah.
When you cut it off, you got to give that person a reason and give that person some closure.
Yeah.
So Dr. Nicole, I think did the right thing.
Yeah, and that wasn't done with Shay and Michael. What's that girl? Whitney. When he kept going out with her, I don't think they had closure.
No, I don't think so. But it was some issues with that after that too. So.
But so yeah, so I agree. You know, this is different because even if okay, just say for me, I'll go on a date with a person that wouldn't date nobody, but going on a date and all of a sudden they just cut it off. Like, what happened? You know, so yeah, I think that was good to have closure because a lot of times people don't get that, especially as close as him and Kai was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or you can do like I used to do back in the day.
We don't want to do about nothing you used to do back in the day.
Change my phone number.
Throw your phone out the window. Throw your phone out the window. So Jessica, she asked about Jessica's date, and Jessica said she had a good time. He expressed he really, really likes her. You know, he likes the fact that I communicate. You know, she got to throw that in.
That was shade.
Jessica, I think Eric had said something about her communication. Jessica was like, I do communicate, you know. But the thing about it with Eric is he asked me a lot of questions, like he trying to interrogate her, you know. Did you want to say something?
Well, back in the day, when we first started dating, she said I used to do that, interrogate you, ask you questions like, where you been? What time you left? How many minutes it took you from this point A to point B?
You didn't do all of that.
No.
But I did feel like you was interrogating.
Yeah, but it crossed my mind to ask you that, though.
And sometimes I'd be like, why you want to know?
How you want to know?
Yeah, I ain't done like that.
But as time went on, I have gotten better, so I don't do that anymore.
Who you talking to? I'm like, why? What you want to know for? Why you say you want to know? Why you say you want to know?
Know what?
if I'm talking to somebody or texting or whatever, why you say you wanna?
I'm nosy.
Because you're nosy.
I'm nosy.
And that's the truth. Because I don't really, you doing something. I don't really ask you what you're doing. Da 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 da. He don't do it all the time. He didn't get a whole lot better. But I'm like, because that made me feel some type of way, like you don't trust.
But it wasn't trust. I'm just nosy, man.
Yeah. But anyway, all right. So yeah. So she asked if Jessica want to go on another date, and she was like, yeah, she want to go on a third date. And that's only because Eric.
Yeah, did she ask Eric first?
I don't know. Not the way I wrote it.
Okay, I think she wanted to see if it was Sean, right? To see if, because she said Sean said he liked her, so she wanted to kind of explore that a little bit more and see how far, you see where his head's at, where his head at when it came to her or him liking her. I know I screwed out all of it. I don't care.
But she already know. He done told her. She was like, I don't think we had good about it anyway.
Yeah, she just want to get her ego boosted up a little bit more.
Dr. Nicole was talking about the interrogation. She was like, it's not fun to interrogate nobody. Who want to sit there and get asked all those questions like you trying to fish for something. So Eric was like I am. I'm just trying to find out how things went. So she said, get to the point. If you want to know something, ask the question. Don't sit there and ask 15,000. I'm paraphrasing 15,000 questions just to find out what you're really trying to find out. Just ask the question that you want to know.
I think he was trying to catch her in a lie. When you ask a lot of questions like that, you're gonna see do point A and point B add up. So that's why he does what he do. And the reason why I know that's the reason why I used to do it, to see all the answers. I'm not with you. I know they're not with you, but I'm just saying that's why guys do that, to see if everything lines up. Or if they can catch you in a lie. So Eric dates. She asked about Eric dates. He was like, yeah, she's very, very pretty. He couldn't understand her though, but he understood enough. Rubbing her hand.
Did. I'm sitting up there like, what you ain't understand? But anyway, so yeah, he said that he did like her, and that I think he said she communicate. I was like, they keep going over this communication thing. Everybody don't communicate the same way.
I know I don't, but that was another punch at Jessica right there when he said Panama communicated with him. So. And
Dr. Nicole said, you guys don't realize, but you mirror each other. You pretty much do the same thing. So why y'all trying to take shots at each other? Y'all one and the same.
They both petty.
Yeah, so he said, yeah, he gonna go on a second date with the girl he can't understand. So right.
So he gonna bring a translator with him.
So LaRonda talks about her date. And yes, she wants to go on another date with the man that she said too old and she wasn't that attracted to.
Come on, old school. I'm pulling for your old school.
That's the one that said she didn't get a chance to enjoy because she said time was short or something like that. So they didn't really get a chance to,
old school.
So she asked Sean, how you feel about it? So he said, I'm not finna throw up and go throwing up and nothing like that. So he seemed like he all right. I think they were proud that he came a long way.
Then he go back and screw it up again. Go ahead.
So Sean date, he said he is attracted to her. You want to talk about this?
Well, basically doing what he always does. He basically doesn't trust himself.
Yeah.
He don't trust himself around women because he know what he used to do back in the day. And he feels like if he continue to be playing with fire, he's going to get burnt. So the best way to avoid getting burnt is to pull yourself out of the situation. And you're not going to fix your problem if you continue to pull yourself out of that situation. That's what Dr. Cole was trying to explain to him. But he's so scared of himself because he can't trust himself. And the last chick, the singer he was going to go to, he could have went on another date with her. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know he was feeling her. She was feeling him. And he always like, I want to choose LaRonda. That's not part of the process.
Not the way LaRonda looked.
Right. So man, if you're going to continue doing that, why you get on the show? Cause we want to see some drama.
We will next episode. We will. So yeah, that's true because he's really not testing himself. Like he's trying to stop himself from doing something that he probably, but it's the same as, okay, if you're not on the show and you on the job, you know what I'm saying?
Can you be around your coworkers,
right?
Female?
If you somewhere, around family, and you got to go around particular family and this person over there all the time, can you trust yourself? So you're going to be put in awkward situations or where you're going to be tempted. That's just normal and natural, but it's what you do with that.
Right.
Let me give you some more Bible. The Bible says with every temptation, he has made a way for you to escape it. Now,
you just gotta find that way to escape
I promise you, baby, you
just
better go
find
through the exit door, honey.
Yeah.
If you got to bust through the door, you got to bust through the door. But you got to put yourself in that so you can know you can trust yourself.
Because if it was me at work, if I'm in a car or vehicle with my coworker and she's a female or a woman, and I feel like the temptation coming on and we drive,
out the window.
I always just open the door, just out the door. Because, like you said, God's gonna give you a way out of that temptation. You just gotta find that way.
Yep.
That if it means you gotta open the door while the car driving and roll out the door, that's a way out. That temptation. Hey, it might be a rough landing, but hey, you out of it.
Yep. If the door cracked, don't be like, just shut it. No, you better go on out that door. You better slither on through. So even if you got that much room, you better slither through.
All joking aside, Sean. No, I'm just saying, Sean. He needs to kind of put himself in that situation so he can grow. That's the only way you can grow. Because all he's doing right now is like ducking and dodging the situation.
That's true. Yep.
Like that, ducking and dodging.
Ducking and dodging. All right, you guys. On that note, that's all we got. I cannot wait for next week.
Somebody jump out of the truck while they're driving. That Darian, woo.
No, you talking about somebody that didn't flee temptation, baby. He shut the door and put the lock on, honey. He was like, ain't going nowhere, Kai.
He hit that key fob. Boop, boop. He locked the door. He ain't jumping out. He just bumped that.
He said, I'm finna wallet in this. So, we understand, Sean. You don't want to be like Darian, but so Darian just didn't flee, honey. He said, I'm going to sit here, honey.
Bruh.
Yeah, but anyway. Whew, that's all we got, guys. I know this was a long video.
I can't wait to this week, boy.
I know, baby.
I can't wait.
All right. So, all right. On that note, you guys, we thank you guys so much for watching. Again, don't forget to become a member and go check out our merch and see what we got at kourtneyandeddie.com. So, you guys, we will see you guys on the next video. All this stuff I say is in the description below, so you definitely can find the link so you can join and purchase and join. See you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. Deuces.